morning, students. Namaste. I'm Dr. Shruti Mishra. I'm Assistant Professor and the Coordinator in the Department of Management and Commerce, Faculty of Law and Governance in the University Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Students, I think this subject, the principles and practice of management, is quite, um, I mean, it's very vast subject, and I know that you have, because you are MBA students, so probably you have already studied this subject, but I want to start from the scratch that what exactly management means. Management is a process of involving the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling the human efforts to achieve the stated objectives of the organization. So basically what management is the it's a process of involving all the things planning, organizing, directing, controlling, coordinating, and with the help of the human effort to achieve the predetermined objective of the organization. So that is what we call as in management. Now there are few definitions of Taylor. That is, management is an art of knowing what to do, what you want to do, and then seeing that is done in the best and the cheapest way. So one of the finest philosophy of the management is to do the things in a better way, and also optimization of resources are very much important. Optimization of the resources means not to use very much resources or not to use very less resources. The use of the optimization word has been, you can say, has been mostly used in management just because of the for the resources, right? Now let's talk about the uh, uh, why the management, what is the nature of the management is a goal oriented. So we all know that there are determined or preset goals are there. So management is, the management activities only do or only run just for the sake of the achieving those goals. Next one is management is universal. Obviously, management is applicable in India, in America, in South Africa, in Korea, in Japan, in Saudi, in every country, right? So management is universal. It's for all. Management is a integrative force. It's a force of the integration. Means there is a chain of the things, like planning is connected to the controlling, to the coordinating, to directing, and these all functions are coordinated with each other. That's why it is called as an integrative force. Next says management is a social process. It's a social phenomena. Basically management is you not just used as in a study, because it's a study is in, you can say, the academic version of the management, but management is basically which is very applicable in each and every phase of life, right? From morning to evening, when you plan your day, that's what you are doing. You're planning your day, means you are doing the management of your whole day. So that's basically, it's a social process as well. Management is multidisciplinary. Management does not mean that you are, when you are studying the management, or when you are in the management, the field of management, that is only related to the business activities. No, management is related to the technical activities. Management can be related to the chemical activities. The chemical companies also do the management. The technical companies also go for the management. The software companies also go for the management. The government needs the management, or the planning. They have a different ministry of the planning as well. So management requires everywhere, and it is multidisciplinary. Management is the continuous process. It's a process of the ongoing process. It can't be stopped. No one can stop, and it can be finished by the end of the day. It will be continue to the last breath of us. Management is intangible. You can't touch them, we can't see them, we can't smell the management. So that is something intangible. So these are all the nature. Management is an art and science which is the most prominent and most used, or you can say most overused phrase for the management, that in the nature of the management. So management is an art as well as in science, means you have to manage the things, you have to design these strategies. That is something art. How you are managing the people, how you are coordinating with them, that is something art. And what is science? When you are making the strategy, when you are implementing the things, when you are coming back to the solutions. So this is something science, right? uh, Now next, when we talk about that next, when we talk about the management as a universal, integrative, multidisciplinary process, we have learned about it. I think one thing which is left, that is the scope of the management. So, scope of the management in the production management, designing the production, location and the layout of the plant and the building, and then planning and controlling of the factory operations, operations of the purchase and the storage of the material, inventory cost and quality control, and research and development of the etc. So these are the basically the object scopes of the management. Scope means that when you say that the scope of the management is this, or scope of this particular course is this, that means you can use that course in these particular things, right? So I think I have taught you about the meaning, nature, and scope of the management. I think that's all for the day. I hope you like the session, and if you are having any kind of query related to this particular video, please do let me know, and I'll definitely try to sort your problems and definitely try to uh, take up the solutions to the next video. Thank you so much, students.